I tell you what, it's Mason County, one of my favorite places in the world. What do you think? How's that compared to your hometown, Earl?
Oh, it's a whole lot like it, except in my hometown, we don't have hills like this. But that's how come we all got skinny legs. That's true. You know, we don't have to walk up no hills.
There he is.
Oh, there
he is. You got a bass.
Got a bass.
Well, this lake is full of them. How about that?
Does it look like a 12-pounder now? All right. My old lady, 3 sisters, all of them named after precious stones.
Oh, yeah?
Called Pearl is Pearl. She got a sister, Ruby, a sister, Onyx, and her youngest sister's Cubic Zirconia. She's a cheap date. Look at that, I got another one right there. Come on, baby, come on home. It's a crappie made up to be a bluegill. They'll do that to fool you. Look at that. Man, I didn't even get that in the water and he hit it.
Earl, where are you from?
I'm originally from Water Valley, Mississippi. Actually, when I do my commentaries all over the country, I try to make people think that I am from wherever they're from, because it makes people feel more comfortable, especially thinking somebody of my intellectual value is from their area, you know? You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so mad? I'm gonna drop my pants, take a butter knife, spread Alp all over my butt cheek, super glue my tongue to a fire hydrant and wait for a pack of wild pit bulls to come along and lick it off. You could make a liar out of me by hitting him. I either got a good big one or a strong little one. Look at that.
Oh, that's a good one
Oh
right
man,
there.
that's a good one right there.
That's table fare. You think Earl would let Gary out and play for just a little while?
No. Gary can't catch no fish. Gary will let him, he'll hit, he'll He's a fool.
Now, Gary Burbank, a lot of people going to recognize that name because you have been all around. I mean, we're talking Louisville, HAS, WLW. We're there for years. Wacky. Yeah. And I've listened to you and heard you for years. And what's amazing to me is Earl is only 25 years old. He sounds a little bit older than that.
Actually, Earl is supposed to, he's 25 years old character-wise, even though I did a voice like Earl before I called him Earl. And he is in syndication now for 23 years.
Wow. And
but Earl has been, he's a character that's kind of misunderstood. People kind of equate Earl with Cletus or something like that. Earl's, and not to put Cletus down, but Earl's different. Earl's very smart. He's a very intelligent guy. And the best Earls I do are when Earl is making a point. Me and Fish are kind of like, what's his name, Dick Cheney and Terrorist. I mean, you're either on our side or you're on their side. So, Tim, let's go get them before they get us. And you're driving along and you agree with that. You go, well, you know, he's right. How can I agree with this moron? You know, and those are the best Earls that I do. And so Earl's a real smart guy, but he's just got a whacked way of getting to the point that he gets there, you know. Why do coaches got to wear suits and ties? I don't see why they can't wear camouflage.
See, there you go.
You know, you get a lot less technicals on you because he couldn't see on the sideline.
Oh,
Look, I told you, look at him.
Earl.
You got to be slick.
I bring you down here and you outfish me in my own...
In your own pond.
I'm telling
I'd be ashamed. Look at this sucker.
That's not American right there.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to let you go. Oh, look here, look here. That's a nice little bluegill.
Tell you what, I tell you, I think the reason Earl is so popular that there's a little bit of every man that when you listen to Earl,
yeah.
I've thought that, or
Yeah.
I've said that, and I've heard somebody else say that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know about 150 real Earls.
Oh, yeah.
The talk
yeah.
just
Me too.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so mad? I just want to go camping in grizzly country in pants made out of salmon. Yeah. Lord, I can't understand this recession thing we got going on. First, we heard people eating spam. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we heard more people are fishing. It's supposed to be because that's cheap. And now, you know what I just heard? On account of the economy, more people are going camping. It's what they call a cost-efficient vacation alternative. So that's how people are getting through tough times, eating spam, fishing, and camping. I didn't know this, but I must have been in a recession my whole life.
I'm originally from Mississippi. People said, where did Earl come from? I said, I just looked around. Everybody was Earl, you know.
Now, what are some of the
My dad, mostly. My dad, he started the thing. I'd get up in the morning. Dad look at me and go, hey, boy, you know what makes me sick? And let me write this down, Dad. I'm going to need this later on in life.
You know, Earl, every year we try to update and get a nice boat for the show, and this year we got a new sponsor. You've seen the boat on the show.
I've seen that, one of them streamlined looking jobs.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
boat.
It'll get on down the water too.
Yeah, it does all right.
Yeah, it does okay.
It does okay.
Well, you were talking earlier, you said something about a boat. Today, you know, the wind's blowing a little bit. There's a couple spots I'd like to get to, but it's hard to get to around the back. You don't think we could use your...
I have come to the rescue. Now that ain't my boat, because I couldn't afford something this, it's nice. But Dub Maker give me the lend of his boat, and that boat, and we're gonna use it. It's the latest thing. Now you talk about, I know you got a nice boat, but this thing, it'll get, son. It'll get. I mean, if one hole ain't working, you're at the next hole in no time. Come on, Tim, paddle it. You got to paddle and make it fast, son. It's not that hard. They're really gonna be laughing at me now. Wake up, America. Pitts off.